Hello and welcome back. Today I want to teach you how to identify the component of the Linux distribution that a file belongs to, but I also want to teach you how aliases work. So, what is alias? That is, well, here's the documentation for aliases. Let me show you how they work actually. When you type in grep, that will instead execute this command. So an alias is something that stands for something else. So this alias here stands for this command. And finally, this alias for the which command executes this entire command here. And as you can see, it runs the command with these options every time you type in the which command. That's very useful because you may not always want to type this entire thing, and it will increase your speed a little bit. So let me use this on the ls command, and now it shows the alias for the command, and every time you type in the ls command it will execute ls with color auto, and then it shows the file path for this command. And let's just say I wanted to use the Red Hat Package Manager to query the file for this file path. Okay, so, and then the one for grep would be this package. So you can see the software package that provides the grep command. So another way to do this is to use the what provides option for the yum command. And let me actually show you. Okay, so what provides is used to find out which package provides some features or file. I just quit. So I'm using what provides on the file path here, and it will find the package right here. See, here's the package, here's the file name. Useful when an application needs to be installed and the name of the particular package needs to be found. That's another way that you could use this. I'm going to clear the screen, and then I'm going to use the repo query. So that will query information from yum repositories. So now we are listing the files in our software package, and I will cover this again when we get to software. That will be in chapter 2. So now that we know what provides grep, we could try to install it here. And I'm sure it's already installed. I've already checked. But it's going to check anyway. Okay, so it's already installed. I'm going to clear the screen again. And I hope that has been illuminating, so that you can find your software files when you need them, and especially which will show you. So that's going to be what's going to be an S bin. Let me think about chip password. There it is. So which will show you what's in bin and then what is in S bin. And that is the strength of BIM, of which. All right, moving on. All right, let me move on to aliases. Just going to clear the screen. I've covered a lot of this, but I just want to say that aliases allow a name to be given to a complex command so that only the name needs to be typed to execute the command. So for example, LL will give me the long listing, and then even LS will have color auto alias to it. So let me clear the screen and let me think about something. What is file space usage? Or maybe I should use free. Excuse me. But that is actually a teaching moment, actually, because so the terminal line settings, and then I'm just going to use all. I think this will work. Okay, so when I got myself into a jam, when I put that single quote where it was not supposed to be, it was, the system was looking for something else, but I couldn't provide anything else, so I had to use Control C, and so just Control and then lowercase c on the keyboard. That interrupts the command and allows me to have my command line back. Let me show you how that works. So I'm going to, so now I'm in a jam again, and what am I going to do? I don't know. I can continue to press enter, but I could press Control C. That interrupts that command, and now I have my command line back. So, you know, something to remember. Now I'm just going to clear the screen, and I'm going to alias free. I'm going to look for the options for free in the help page. Okay, so free and megabytes. Okay, that's simple enough. And of course, free will display the amount of free and used memory on the system. Okay, so now I'm going to up arrow key a little bit, and then I'm going to use equals. Then I will surround the actual command that I want run in single quotes. So I need to spell that correctly. Alias, then the actual alias. So this is what you will be typing in. And then this is the actual command that is aliased. And so now when I type free, I am basically running this command. So that is very useful. However, it's not persistent. And if we open another terminal session, we will lose this alias. So now first of all, I'm going to create a vimrc file, unless I have one already. And I don't have or I do have a vimrc file. Let me, excuse me. So I already have this option set in the vimrc so that it sets the background to dark. It's a lot easier to see. So now I'm going to open the bash RC. So I have already an alias that I have created before. I'm going to press the O key to insert a line under the current line. So we'll then put in don't put a space there. That would be bad. Okay. So now I'm going to escape and then capital Z, capital Z. That will cap the last argument so we can take a look at this. So that does look good. And so next thing I want to do is I'm going to clear the screen, and then I'm going to show you what's going on with the source command. Now that is a bash built-in command that will read and execute commands from file name in the current shell environment and return the exit status. And so something I want you to learn is that this is necessary for us to be able to read in that new alias to our bash RC file. So it will read and execute the command specified by the bash RC file name. This will make sure that we can use the aliases that we set in the bash RC file. Also, any of the functions that we set up. So we have set up this alias only for the Tux user. I can never spell that right. Odd. There it is. And so even if you were to, let me actually, I'm going to use Control D to quit out of this. And then I'm going to start my session again. Let's see if that's persistent. So it is persistent. Excuse me. Okay, so I hope you liked this episode, and that's the article that I read. That helped me a lot, and I hope you start creating your own aliases. And I hope to see you on the next video, and that will be creating, deleting, copying, and moving files and directories. So I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you.